Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Mario Vegas and you are watching Tank Zone. Today let's take a look at the BMD-4 TS6 Russian armored fighting vehicle. As usually, let's start with history. This is an infantry fighting vehicle developed for Russian airborne forces. In Russian, BMD-4 is abbreviation of Боевая машина десанта, which literally translates as a combat vehicle of airborne, because descent means troops intended for dropping from carriers. Plus, this machine was developed specially for Russia's airborne infantry forces known as VDV. So, BMD-4 is designed and developed by the Volgograd tractor factory in late 1990s and early 2000s. And its official manufacturer is Kurgan Mash Zavod, a company based in Kurgan, Russia. The company's main products are a BMP series of infantry fighting vehicles. But company also produces a wide range of civil products such as small-sized tractors, construction machines, and automobile trailers. So back to BMD-4. BMD-4 was adopted by Russia's armed forces on year 2004, and in 2005 Russia's army received the first batch of these vehicles. The BMD-4 is the latest modification of the armored combat vehicles that can be paradropped with entire crew and passengers inside, which allows instant target engagement after landing to provide firepower and support for airborne troops. BMD-4 has the same chassis as BMD-3, so it's developed on the same basis. But BMD-4 is one of the lightest and one of the most heavily armed in its class, possessing a substantial amount of firepower in comparison to its counterparts. Main differences between BMD-4 and its predecessors lies in its armament and better armor protection. The vehicle is fitted with Bakhcha U turret, armed with a 100mm 2A70 low-pressure rifle gun, which can simultaneously serve as laser-guided anti-tank missile launcher and fire high-explosive rounds. Additionally, BMD-4 has a 30mm 2A72 coaxial autocannon. It features advanced fire control system and considerable ammunition load, but its main advantage lies in ability to hit targets with high precision up to 7 kilometers. That's 4 miles away, regardless of whether the vehicle is stationary or on the move, on land or in water. BMD-4 aluminum alloy armor protects against frontal autocannon fire and small arms fire and shell splinters from the side. Vehicle has chemical, biological and nuclear defense systems that ensures its crew and passengers' survivability in these hazardous environments. So, if you wish, BMD-4 can be small temporary nuclear fallout bunker on the wheels. So, approximately 60 BMD-4s are built. However, Russia Airborne was never really happy with it, referring to unreliable base, immobilization if tracks were damaged by mines in particular, problems with its engine, which was prone to catch fire. All that and some financial issues that we will not touch in this video fueled search and development of new BMD-4 modifications, creating a handful of BMD-4 variants which we will not cover in this topic to keep this review concise. Russia is only operator of BMD-4 and this vehicle is still in service as one of the Russia's airborne infantry fighting vehicles. And now let's dive into the game. Let's start with stats. I put stock stats next to mine so that you can compare and be informed about those as well. But let's go through my stats. Sustained damage. BMD-4 has powerful anti-tank guided missiles, which can deal 400 damage with a 700 millimeter penetration, creating 4097 damage per minute. With good missile reload time, 5.86 seconds, so making it serious threat to many vehicles. Defense. Vehicle has 1900 hit points, not bad, but it has minimal armor, 10 to 70 millimeters military aluminium hull armor and steel turret armor with 16 to 80 millimeters thickness. So playing with this vehicle, try to engage and disengage quickly. Release your rockets, sting the enemy and disappear in safety. Mobility. With maximum speed 70 km per hour, acceleration 1.86 seconds, weight 13.6 tons and hull traverse 53.02 degrees per second, BMD-4 is highly mobile flanker and support vehicle. It has low profile, which benefits its concealment, so its overall camo is 39% and 47 while standing. Its vision range is 463.8 meters while moving and 518.8 meters while stopped, making it capable to perform scouting duties as well. Let's take a look at targeting. Gun depression -6 degrees. Small, but it does not make obstacle if you are using missiles. High elevation 75 degrees, which can be utilized if you must deal with flying targets during PvE mode, as well as in player versus player mode if you must fight enemies on elevated positions like ridgelines and similar. Fully aimed accuracy 000. It is not true for autocannon ammunition and high explosive shells. Accuracy 0 simply refers to a guided missile, so that means you can adjust its trajectory and fly past while the warhead is in the air. Aim time 0.07 seconds, which is very good, and turret traverse 59.13 degrees per second, allowing this baby do that twist. Retrofits. Let's take a look on retrofits. Suggested retrofits for this vehicle are advanced fire control, advanced muzzle reference system, electro-optical absorbing paint and augment optics. I chose electro-optical absorbing paint, augment optics and improved telescopic lenses. And the reason for that is my gameplay style. I like to play a BMD-4 as a scout, at the same time utilizing its capabilities as active support vehicle, laying out anti-tank squad ambushes and harassing enemies with missiles and autocannon fire. So, most of the time, first thing what I do in a game is laying out anti-tank squad ambush and roll back, take concealed position, overlook the battlefield or do some recon, and then, depending on situation, jump into the fight as an active AFV support. But there are loads of different other ways to play this vehicle, so therefore there are other retrofits which could be more useful for that gameplay. Let's take a look at suggested command and crew skills. As BMD-4 commander is suggested Sabrina Washington for camo rating, view range and accuracy improvement. Suggested driver skills are smooth ride and off-road driving. For gunner, quick draw and sharpshooter skills. And now let's check out BMD-4 armament. It has a 100mm 2A70 rifled cannon and 30mm 2A72 autocannon. Stock stats: aiming time is 2.5 seconds, reload time 6.66 seconds, but as we saw that previously, they can be considerably improved. So, ammunition. What about ammunition? BMD-4 has can anti-tank guided missiles with heat warhead, which can penetrate 700mm of armor and deal 400 damage. So these missiles can deal enough of damage on targets with basic steel armor. However, it is not tandem heat and therefore have difficulties penetrating composite armor and armor enhanced with explosive reactive armor. BMD-4 autocannon is armed with 30mm high explosive ammunition, which, as we know, have low penetration rates, only 10mm, but can cause higher damage if penetrates, and it can deal small amount of damage even if it does not penetrate target. So it is very suitable to targeting light armored and fast moving vehicles like ATVs and scout tracks, for example. Autocannon is loaded with a 30mm armored piercing discharging sabot as well, which is universal in use with its 75 to 150mm penetration. Well, it can be nasty if it hits targets up to the light tank, but it is less effective against main battle tanks. Talking about main battle tanks, I mostly use this type of ammunition to destroy main battle tanks' tracks, immobilize tank, and then release missiles to target weak spots or leave the job for those who can penetrate the target. BMD-4 in its possession has 100mm high explosive shells as well. They have low penetration, but if penetrated, again, they deal decent damage and can deal small amount of damage even without penetration. Personally, I very rarely use them, but they can be useful against lightly armored targets, or in case if you encounter armored target with low health against which your missiles are completely useless. Additionally, as a proper airborne infantry assault vehicle, BMD-4 can carry 4 anti-tank troopers, deploy sniper or mortar squad. If you do not play with mechanized infantry, you can utilize BMD-4 adjustable suspension. So this vehicle allows you to adjust ground clearance and therefore increase stealth and accuracy, of course at the cost of mobility and vision range. And now let's take a look at the BMD-4 airborne infantry assault vehicle in action.
Move out. Taking position. Target acquired.
Reloading.
And squad reporting. In position.
As you can see, BMD-4 can be very versatile and nasty support vehicle. Its main advantage is high mobility, good stealth and missile power, which mostly comes from competitive reload time. So its armor could be something more, but it can be corrected with game style. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, smash thumbs up button, hit the bell and subscribe. That's all for now. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day and see you next time.